Hello Immortal News family, and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours, we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Number 7. His voice could calm a crowd. His smile could light up a set. And his songs? They told stories straight from the heart. Randy Boone, a beloved figure in both television and music, passed away at age 83. He left this world peacefully, surrounded by loved ones. To audiences across America, he was Randy Benton from The Virginian, riding tall and singing with soul on one of TV's most iconic westerns. But to those who knew him, he was a man of deep kindness, quiet humor, and genuine passion. Starting with little more than a guitar and a suitcase, Randy crisscrossed the country as a young folk singer. That journey would shape not just his career but his life. He brought honesty into the spotlight, whether through his songs or the characters he played. Before his breakthrough on The Virginian, he was Vern Hodges in It's a Man's World, where art and life intersected with his real-life love for music. His performances weren't just acted, they were felt. Boone wrote and performed his own songs for The Virginian, making Randy Benton unforgettable. In 1966, he earned the Bronze Wrangler Award for that role. He went on to appear in Cimarron Strip and guest star on countless classics, from The Twilight Zone to Gunsmoke. Fans often recall his calm presence on screen, a rare blend of cool confidence and gentle warmth. Away from the cameras, Boone loved animals deeply, especially horses and dogs. He collected guitars and banjos, always hunting for the perfect sound. He shared stories generously, rarely spoke of fame, and always credited others for his success. Following his passing, tributes from across the entertainment world have honored his legacy. Randy gave everything to a scene: his heart, his voice, his truth, shared a former co-star. He made you feel like family. Randy Boone is survived by his wife, Lana, and close family. The details of his service remain private, as the family grieves in peace. Though he may be gone, his music still plays, and his moments on screen continue to inspire. Randy Boone helped shape American television, and he did it with grace, authenticity, and heart. Tributes to Randy Boone. Number 6. She was an awesome and beautiful girl. Those words from Bret Michaels capture what so many felt about Kelsey Bateman: genuine, bold, and unforgettable. At just 21, Kelsey stepped into the national spotlight on VH1's Rock of Love. Competing among 22 hopefuls, her short time on screen left a lasting mark. Fans quickly connected with her unfiltered honesty, quick wit, and that unforgettable moment she joked about lying on a speed bump. More than a reality contestant, Kelsey brought a spark that made people smile. Though she only made it to the 7th episode, Kelsey became a fan favorite. Her openness stood out in a world where image is often everything. Off-screen, friends remember her for exactly that: her realness, her heart, and the way she made others feel truly seen. Born and raised in Utah, Kelsey carried that warmth with her every step of the way. Whether lighting up a room or cheering on someone else's dream, she gave her energy freely. Her impact wasn't about winning the final rose. It was in how she made connections that mattered. Kelsey passed away unexpectedly at the age of 39. While her family has not disclosed the cause, their loss, and ours, is profound. Social media has filled with heartfelt messages. Her co-stars, friends, and fans have shared memories of laughter, strength, and the bright light she was. She is survived by her loving family, who have asked for privacy as they mourn. Funeral arrangements have yet to be shared, but for the many who loved her from afar, Every memory posted is a tribute in its own right. Kelsey Bateman may have left the screen too soon, but the joy she brought still echoes. To those who knew her and to the many who only knew her through television, she leaves behind laughter, light, and a reminder to stay true to who we are. Tributes to Kelsey Bateman. Number 5. The news doesn't stop because you're tired. Those were words Charles Bierbauer often lived by, and a motto that defined his extraordinary career. Charles Bierbauer, who passed away at age 83, was a pillar of modern journalism. His calm voice brought clarity from chaos, whether reporting from the White House, the Pentagon, or conflict zones across the globe. His work helped audiences understand the world with nuance, precision, and dignity. Over a career spanning more than 5 decades, Charles covered some of history's most defining moments. At CNN, he served as Pentagon correspondent, senior White House correspondent, and later as senior Washington correspondent. For his fearless reporting on the 1996 Atlanta Olympic Park bombing, he earned a prestigious Emmy, a symbol of his unwavering commitment to truth. Before joining television news, Charles built his career in radio and print, reporting across Europe, Russia, and the U.S. His storytelling was always grounded in facts, fairness, and an unfailing sense of responsibility. In 2002, Charles took his expertise to the classroom. As the first dean of the University of South Carolina's College of Mass Communications and Information Studies, he became a mentor to the next generation of journalists. Many credit him as the reason they found their voice in journalism. Former colleagues speak of his generosity and deep knowledge. Charles had a steady hand and a sharper mind. He made the rest of us better, one longtime CNN colleague shared. His sudden passing, due to natural causes, has left a hollow space in the media world and in the hearts of those who knew him. Yet his legacy lives on, in news stories told with integrity and in classrooms still guided by his example. Charles is survived by his wife, Susan Schaffer, herself a respected journalist. Friends, former students, and colleagues continue to celebrate the life of a man whose work shaped public understanding and inspired countless storytellers. What remains is not just the news he reported, but the standard he set. Tributes to Charles Bierbauer. Number 4. He went the distance with Ali and Frazier. What more is there to say? These words from promoter Frank Warren capture the grit and legacy of Joe Bugner, one of the most enduring heavyweights of his time. Joe Bugner, who passed away in Brisbane at the age of 75, was never just defined by titles. He built his name on toughness, skill, and a fearlessness that took him deep into bouts against some of the world's most iconic fighters. Born in Hungary and raised in Britain, Bugner turned professional at just 17. Over 3 decades, he stepped into the ring 83 times, racking up 69 wins, 41 by knockout. He quickly became a major force in British boxing, winning the British, Commonwealth, and European titles in the early 70s. His most talked-about fight came in 1971, a narrow and controversial win over British icon Henry Cooper that made Bugner a champion at 21. But it was his battles with legends like Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier that truly defined his career. He went the full 15 rounds with Ali in Kuala Lumpur, earning global respect for his resilience. Beyond boxing, Bugner explored a life in front of the camera. He appeared in films, including a role in the action film Street Fighter, revealing a lighter side to the man known for his ring tenacity. Later in life, Bugner claimed the WBF heavyweight title at age 48. a nod to his lasting strength and determination. But he retired for good in 1999. Frank Bruno, fellow fighter and friend, recalled their time together fondly. He was a character and played Mr. Bad Guy when we promoted our fight. Whether in or out of the ring, Bugner left an impression. Joe Bugner passed away peacefully following health complications. He is survived by his family who have asked for privacy as they grieve. His impact stretched far beyond titles or records. From escaping a war-torn childhood to facing boxing's greatest names, Bugner's life was a testament to courage, tenacity, and pride in every performance. He will be remembered not just as a great fighter, but as a symbol of resilience and heart. Tributes to Joe Bugner. Number 3. She always lit up the set with her smile, even on the toughest days, remembered a close friend in the industry. Priya Marathe, cherished by fans across India, passed away at the age of 38 after a brave 2-year battle with cancer. Her warmth, resilience, and dedication left a lasting imprint on everyone she met. From her earliest days in Marathi television to becoming a beloved face in Hindi serials, Priya's journey was full of passion and purpose. She made her mark with roles like Vidya Bali in Kasam Se and shone brightly as Varsha in Pavitra Rishta, a character that brought her into homes and hearts across the nation. Her screen presence was both strong and subtle, able to bring characters to life with ease. She went on to appear in major shows like Sath Nibhana Satya, Bade Ache Lagte Hain, Uttaran, and Maharana Pratap. In Marathi entertainment, she was equally celebrated, known for her work in shows and films that reflected her deep connection to her roots. Beyond the scripts and cameras, Priya was known for her kind heart and unshakable spirit. She mentored young actors, encouraged those around her, and was admired for her generosity and professionalism. Even as she faced health challenges, she chose to keep working, inspiring so many with her strength and commitment. Her courage became her quiet triumph. Priya is survived by her husband, actor Shantanu Moga, who stood beside her through every chapter of her journey. Fellow actors and friends such as Subodh Bhave and Usha Nadkarni have shared heartfelt tributes, remembering her as a fighter, a friend, and an artist with soul. In the hearts of her colleagues, fans, and loved ones, Priya's legacy lives on. In every role she played, and in the lives she touched with her grace. Gone too soon, but never forgotten. Tributes to Priya Marathe. Number 2. She taught us to find joy in everyday moments and never hide our true selves. These words echo through countless tributes, capturing the spirit of Esmeralda Ferrer-Garibay, known to so many as Esmeralda FG. With warmth, style, and sincerity, she invited thousands into her world, sharing not just images of beauty and luxury, but genuine slices of life. Born in Michoacan and raised with strong family values, Esmeralda rose to prominence on TikTok, where her videos celebrated fashion, motherhood, travel, and the simple joys of everyday life. Her platform bloomed with over 500,000 likes. But more than numbers, it was her authenticity that drew people in. Whether lip-syncing to Corridos, styling a stunning outfit, or laughing with her kids and Pomeranians, Esmeralda made people feel seen and understood. She had a natural gift for lifting others up. In a space that often feels curated and distant, hers was a voice of honesty and joy. Young women across Mexico looked up to her, not simply for what she wore or where she traveled, but for the confidence she inspired and the love she shared openly. Despite fame, she remained deeply grounded in family. Every video with her husband Roberto and their children, Gail and Regina, radiated love. They were on a journey together, recently starting a new chapter in Guadalajara. Sadly, that journey was cut short. On August 22nd, Esmeralda, 32, lost her life alongside her husband and children in a devastating act of violence. Authorities believe the tragedy was connected to her husband's business, not Esmeralda's public life. The news shocked the nation. Since then, an outpouring of love from fans and creators has filled social media. Messages remember her as a fearless woman, a nurturing mother, and a symbol of light in hard times. "It felt like she was a friend to all of us," one follower shared through tears. Esmeralda leaves behind extended family, a devoted fan base, and a digital legacy filled with laughter, love, and courage. She reminded many that it was okay to dream big, and to share those dreams openly. Tributes to Esmeralda Ferrer Garibay. What's trending on the internet? News 1. It's a reminder that even one split-second decision can change everything. In Coleman, Texas, 12-year-old Caden Ballard and his older brother were just scrolling through TikTok when they stumbled on a trending experiment involving rubbing alcohol and fire, an online video that seemed harmless enough. Wanting to see the dramatic flames for themselves, the boys tried it at home, never realizing the real danger lurking behind the screen. After trying the experiment, Caden thought the fire was out, but when he went to throw away the bottle, his shirt caught a nearly invisible flame. Instantly, Caden suffered serious second- and third-degree burns, and chaos erupted in the family's home. Amid panic, Caden's older brother sprang into action, tearing off his brother's burning shirt and helping him to stop, drop, and roll. Truly a heroic act that doctors say may have prevented even more severe injuries. Caden's mother, Christina, has since become a strong voice in the community, urging parents everywhere to talk with their children about the unexpected risks hidden in online content. While Caden now faces a long road of recovery and rehabilitation, his bravery and the quick thinking of his big brother are inspiring others to stay safe, stay smart, and always look out for one another. Today, neighbors, friends, and many who've been touched by their story are rooting for Caden and his family, sending strength and hope to a young boy whose courage and resilience are sure to leave a lasting mark on everyone who hears his story. News 2. If you've ever wondered about the strength it takes to face life's toughest challenges, you'll want to hear the story of Tia May McCarthy. Tia May was a British woman whose journey inspired people across generations. She was born in Plymouth, weighing less than a kilogram, and with a rare condition called esophageal atresia. This meant for her first 10 years, she couldn't eat food like most children, and instead received all her nourishment through a tube while she slept. Despite these incredible odds, Tia May embraced life with a joyful spirit. Her family describes her as someone who truly loved horse riding and had a passion for arts and crafts. Although her mindset remained youthful and she needed support, she touched the hearts of everyone around her through her creativity and enthusiasm. Tia May's passing at 26 is a gentle reminder to celebrate the resilience and uniqueness that every person brings. Her courage, curiosity, and love for simple pleasures will be remembered, not just by her family, but by all who've been moved by her remarkable story. Today, let's honor Tia May and remember to meet life's challenges with hope, warmth, and a creative heart. News 3. Oscar-winning actress Kathy Bates, now 76, is opening up about her inspiring journey as a cancer survivor and advocate. Known for unforgettable roles in Misery and Matlock, Kathy faced ovarian cancer in 2003 and breast cancer 9 years later. She credits regular checkups and the quick thinking of a close friend with saving her life. After a double mastectomy, Kathy made the courageous choice to skip reconstruction surgery, focusing instead on healing and embracing her next chapter. Her honesty about lymphedema, a little discussed condition that affects many breast cancer survivors, is helping educate and encourage others. Kathy's story is a reminder to listen to our bodies and keep up with regular health screenings. With warmth and wisdom, she continues to shine, both on and off the screen, giving hope to so many and showing us all the meaning of resilience. News 4. 1 year after a heartbreaking tragedy, the families of Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau are finding gentle ways to honor the brothers' memories. Johnny, who was just 31 and a star for the Columbus Blue Jackets, and Matthew, 29, a former pro hockey player and high school coach, lost their lives last August while out riding bikes together in their New Jersey hometown. Recently, their widows, Meredith and Madeline, gathered with their young children for a beautiful day at the beach, a spot that once brought joy for both families. In a truly touching moment, they watched their kids, including Meredith's newborn son Carter and Madeline's baby Trip, play in the sand and sunshine, carrying forward the spirit of two devoted fathers. Even as they navigate a changed world, Meredith and Madeline are holding close to the lessons of love and family that Johnny and Matthew lived by every day. Friends and former teammates continue to share stories, drawing inspiration from the brothers' warmth, kindness, and impact on the hockey world, and well beyond. Though deeply missed, Johnny and Matthew's legacy lives on in their children's laughter and in every act of kindness, inspired by their memory. The families, united in love and remembrance, prove that even after great loss, hope and togetherness can light the way forward. News 5. It's a story of heartache and heroism this Labor Day weekend in Alabama, as the community remembers two beloved Georgia parents whose lives were lost in a tragic ATV accident at Indian Mountain ATV Park. 34-year-old Marcus Ragland, described as a devoted father of 10, and the mother of 2 of his children, were out enjoying the holiday with their family when their side-by-side ATV collided and overturned. 7 children, ranging from just 1 to 12 years old, were injured and are now on the road to recovery with loving support from their family and friends. In times like this, we're reminded of the incredible love parents have for their children and the strength that families and communities show when faced with such unimaginable trials. As we keep the Ragland family and all those affected in our thoughts, let's also salute the first responders whose quick work made a difference, and remember Marcus and his partner for the joy and devotion they brought into their family's life. Their legacy will undoubtedly carry on in the hearts of their children and all who knew them. News 6. Imagine gathering around the kitchen table, sharing stories and laughter with loved ones. Those are the moments that mean the most. This week, Caitlin Bristow, the beloved 40-year-old star from The Bachelorette and Dancing with the Stars, opened her heart to fans, sharing that her cherished stepdad Rob is now facing incurable stage 4 cancer. Caitlin posted precious photos on social media, showing her family spending time together, playing cards, savoring home-cooked meals, and soaking up the simple joys of togetherness during a recent visit to Canada. Rob, who's been a strong and loving presence in Caitlin's life and has touched many fans during her TV journey, recently had surgery to remove the cancer. While the family was hopeful, unfortunately, the disease has since spread. Still, Caitlin calls Rob a determined warrior with a passion for life, and she continues to believe in the power of love and prayer. Countless well wishes and prayers have poured in from fans and loved ones, wrapping this family in warmth and hope. As Caitlin reminds us, time with those we love is precious. Today, let's join together in lifting up the Bristow family with our own thoughts, hugs, and hope, celebrating the bonds that make every day a gift. Number 1. Sleep tight, Keksex. With those tender words, Jess Hurrell's husband, David, captured a love story that spanned 25 years, marked by shared dreams, laughter, and unforgettable moments. Jess passed away at the age of 42 after an 8-year battle with cancer. Her strength, honesty, and enduring optimism left a lasting mark on everyone who followed her journey. Warm-hearted and full of light, Jess had a gift for making people feel at home, both in spaces and in conversation. Born in Yorkshire and later rooted in London, she carved a unique path from her early days as a showbiz journalist to becoming a powerful voice in the world of interiors. Her blog, Gold is a Neutral, quickly became a favorite among design lovers. It blended elegance with real life and was always full of clever, approachable ideas. Her Instagram community grew to nearly 100,000 followers, all drawn to her relatable charm, creative eye, and thoughtful advice. Jess didn't just show beautiful rooms, she invited people into her world. She shared the upbeat and the honest, from curtain choices to the raw reality of her health. That openness built lasting trust and admiration across the interiors and lifestyle world. She was nominated for an Amara Interior Blog Award and celebrated as an influential creator. But what really set her apart wasn't awards or numbers. It was her authenticity, her laughter, her generous encouragement to others trying to find their place. Friends and fellow creators describe Jess as inspirational and one of the most special souls they've known. She brought light, beauty, and fun to every room, one wrote. And it was true, her presence lived in every space she touched. Jess is survived by her loving husband David, and their 2 children, Rafferty and Nellie. Though her time was far too short, her impact will echo for years. In the homes she helped shape, the creators she mentored, and the hearts she lifted, the interiors community, her followers, and her family now hold tight to her memory. Tributes to Jess Hurrell. There was always a fire in his rhythms, like he was drumming for the future. Mayhew, the original drummer of the iconic new wave band Sige Sige Sputnik, has passed away at 65.